Welcome to Sakai Training. My name is Alistair Robertson. This training video is going to show you how to use the profile tool within Sakai. It's very important that you do actually use the profile tool because the information you provide in your profile helps other people that you work with identify with you. Now, as you see the screen in front of you, this is my workspace, which is your private space within Sakai, and the profile is adjusted through it. Notice on the tools menu to the left here, numerous different options are apparent. But if you click on Profile, it'll launch your profiler, and there you'll see the profile of myself, Alistair Robertson. Profile contains a whole host of information, has a whole host of functionalities as well, and I'll explain those to you very briefly. Well, firstly, here is obvious this is my photographic space. I can change this by just rolling my mouse over the image area and clicking on Change Picture, then choose File, and then select the picture you want to have of yourself. I'm quite content with the picture that I have, so I'm not actually going to select anything. When you have selected a file, however, click on Upload, and it'll take care of that for you. Now, the CV information, there are various different categories of it. You've got basic information, which is in this case my nickname, my birthday, and a personal summary about what I do. Beneath that, there's a contact information area. And then for those people working for Lancaster University, a staff information update area. And then also for our business users, we have a way that you can enter in all of the information for the various businesses that you run as well. For students, there is a student information page, and there's also a place where you can put in your social networking links into so people can identify and find you on social networks. And right at the bottom, we've got some areas which you can add in bits about your personal information, the things that you like books or TV shows or favourite quotes. To actually amend any one of these fields, it's quite simple. You notice as I move my mouse from the right of the screen to the left, an edit option appears, and if you click on edit as it's appeared, it then opens up the field for you to actually edit it. When you're finished editing, just click Save Changes. Now, profile isn't just about profile, it does other things too. For instance, it's actually a place where you can actually make connections with people you know. You'll notice towards the bottom left of my screen here, I've got my connections listed. These are all people that I've connected to through Sakai. This is like a social networking area as such. And for those people that I'm connected to, I can send some messages. They are actually listed. If I type in the person's name that I want to send a message to, it pops up and it allows me to send that message direct to that person. To the left of the messages tool though, we've got the connections, and this is the list of your connections and as they are connected to you. And whenever you add a piece of information, for example, in your My Profile there's a space where you can type something. I've just written here, visit Burn the Bankers, and if I click say it, it'll actually, all my connections will be able to see what I have said, much like as in Facebook. Now, it's very important that you put the information as you want into the profile, but you may have some concerns about the privacy and how this data is used. Please be assured that this data will not find its way into the World Wide Web. The only people that can access it are those people that use our Sakai service here at Lancaster University. You can tighten up the privacy on that beyond that as well. By clicking on the Privacy tab, a whole host of options presents itself to you. As your settings are currently set, if you've not made any adjustments, everyone who's on our Sakai service can find your profile and access the information you've put in it. But you can lock that down. You can have it so only people you connect to can actually see your information, or that nobody actually sees it at all. So please be sure to select the privacy settings that you prefer. Now, of course, we now have a considerable number of profiles of various businesses, academics and students, and it's actually quite useful to be able to find people of various different aspects. And the search facility in Profile allows you to do that. So if you know a person's name, for example, Smith, type that into the search field, click search for all people called Smiths, and there are quite a few as you might expect, but if you find the Smith that you're looking for, click on their link, and it'll take you to their profile. You may also want to find people by common interest. So for example, if you're looking for an accountant, you can type accountant, and everyone that has accountant or accountancy or something similar applied to their profile will be called up immediately, and you can access their profile information. And if you think they can help you or do something for you, hopefully you'll be able to link up a common interest together. So that pretty much covers most of what Profile does. There is also a gallery area too, a pictures area. You can add your pictures so your connections can see them. But I think that's pretty much covered it. And we like to think the tools that we've created are fairly straightforward to use. But don't forget, if you do get stuck, don't hesitate to contact support at the Lancaster Centre for eScience. Our email address is on the Gateway page, where you can find us very easily.